Welcome back to Digimon Stories, Cyber Sleuth, Hacker's Memory, Randomized, and Other Mods, Part 29. I don't know what's better, me just admitting I don't know which part it is, or trying to look it up while I'm saying it. Cool. So I switched back to the true randomizer, so we're going to see some cool fellas here, as we already are, like this. Yeah, I'm really excited. The game is, I think, one of my main problems with Cyber Sleuth, just in general, is I feel like for both games, they scale a little slow. Like, I feel like I mean, obviously, I'm on a different wavelength than the rest of the game right now, but I do feel like, even in the base game, you get, like megas and ultimates way sooner than they appear in the wild, and it feels a little strange because how do I put this? It feels weird because it just feels like you're fighting champions and rookies for so fucking long that it's to the point of like the variety suffers a little bit, but then like the last couple areas like really go off, and I feel like the bosses themselves are fine. But I think this is just a nitpick I have with, like, RPGs in general. And I think Pokemon is, like, one of the worst offenders of this. Where it's, like, the Pokemon you encounter outside will be, like, level 20. And then you'll go fight in the gym, and they'll be, like, level, like, 45. And I'm like, well, then why the fuck couldn't the Pokemon outside be a higher level, too? It's fine. But I feel that a little bit here, where, like, the enemy... Like, we're fighting, like, megas during, like, side missions and stuff like that. But then we get to, like, a new area, and all of a sudden everyone is just like a rookie again. I'm like, it's just a little weird. Like, I think, just going back to the Pokemon example, I feel like Pokemon ROM hacks tend to fix this a little bit. Where, like, the Pokemon outside, like, a gym will be, like, 5 levels lower. Like, if they scale a lot faster. And I think that's cool. And it's one of those things I wish, like, normal Pokemon would do, but they'll never, because... they'd have to make the game harder, and they refuse to do that. I gotta, like, play that song side by side with the Ape Escape 2 level I'm thinking of, and just see how similar those two tracks are, because I feel like they're really similar. And then I'm sure that, like, by looking it up, I'm gonna find out that they're, like, the same composer or some shit. Like how, this game has the same composer as, Danganronpa. So you can hear it occasionally, because it's just like, they're just their style. Okay. What else? Oh, I went to PAX East last week. I think I talked about it very briefly, in last week's video, because it was, you know, I recorded it like the day after, or 2 days after I went. But it was a lot of fun this year. No, I don't know why I said that. No, it wasn't. Wait, why am I gaslighting? It was fine. I think I had a couple issues with it. Mostly, I saw a lot of my like friends and stuff and like coworkers last year when I went, and it felt a little weird to not see them this time. Like I only saw like I think like one person I knew, so I didn't like see anyone. Whereas last time it was like a big like reunion for some people I hadn't seen in like years, and it was just by chance. Like I just happened to like walk around and see them, or someone like reached out and like, hey, are you going to PAX this year? I didn't really have that this year, which, you know, it sucks a little bit. It was, I think it was fine. I saw a couple of indie games to like try and make a note of, and then I forgot to make notes of them. So, you know, the only game I saw that I was like actually hyped for was Monster Train 2, and then I was too afraid to try it out because like their like booth was in kind of like an aisle, and I'm a larger man. I've got some big shoulders, some big arms, big man, and so you know, I'm very conscious about not just like and I had a backpack on too. I'm like, I don't want to stand like in the middle of an aisle and like hold up everyone. That just seems really rude. So like I'm very self-conscious about that kind of stuff. And I didn't really stop to play it. I found out apparently they had like a demo for Monster Train 2 on Steam at the same time, and it was the same demo they were playing there. I wish I'd known, because I would have tried it out. But then I'm weird with demos in general. Personally, I think for me, demos are kind of a thing that I don't really seek out unless I'm unsure about the game. Like if I'm like, oh, I've heard good things about this, but like I don't know if it'll be for me, which is rare. I think I'm a pretty good judge of character, both with people and at this point games and other things. So I can usually clock by like looking at a game if I'm like willing to take a risk on it, or if I'm going to put it on the wish list and like buy it when it's like on sale or something. So I don't really play that many demos. It's very rare. So because it'll basically come to the point where I'll be like, this looks fun, but I don't know if it'll be worth the price, or if I don't know if it's like it's getting like mixed reviews and stuff like that. And then if they have a demo, I'll try it out, and then we'll see from there. It usually goes well. Usually if I try the demo, I can get a good sense of like if I like it or not. The only exception, not exception I guess, but one of the times kind of semi-recent memory this didn't work out for me was for One Piece Odyssey. I was like, oh, it's a One Piece game, turn-based RPG. How could they fuck this up? And I played the demo, and the demo lets you play like the first like chapter, and you can carry your save over. And I was like, that's great. That's the best way to do a demo. So I played the demo, and I was like, yeah, I like it. Can't wait for it to come out. And it comes out. I play it, and I'm just like, I don't like this. Like, I don't know what happened. I think it just felt so repetitive to me. And I just like wasn't really vibing with it. I haven't gone back to it. I'm sure they made like updates and stuff. I was feeling like claustrophobic when I was playing. The other part of it is I think I played the game when it came out, like at launch, and I think I was just like not feeling that well when it came out. So like I kind of attributed it to the game as well. But I think my main problem was that all the characters feel kind of overpowered right from the start. And so I didn't really feel like there was a lot of place to grow. I think they remove a bunch of your abilities too. Like that you start off like super powerful and then they remove your abilities. But I was still like, I basically just set the game to play on auto. Like the way I like to play RPGs where you control multiple characters, this game notwithstanding, like Persona I'll use as an example. I like to control the main character. So in that case it would be Luffy. And then have all the other characters play like on their own. Because to me it just goes faster. When you're controlling like a bunch of different characters at a time, it can go really slow. Huge credit to the Cyber Sleuth games. It doesn't feel slow. Like the character attacks go fast enough that I don't really feel that same drain. So, but it's yeah, that's like my preferred way to play. And it just felt like I didn't need to play the game at all. It was kind of playing itself, which I'm like, all right, well, I don't know. I wasn't super in love with it. I thought the areas were kind of confined too. But anyway, that's the only example of like recent memory. Ooh, 2 Guillemon X and Kumon. That's the only example of like recent memory where I'm like, I didn't really vibe with the demo. I will say, kind of inversely to this, the best experience I've ever had is I heard about this new game, and I heard the combat was really good, and it was kind of a quirky, kind of strange game, and I picked up the demo for it, and it was when I started playing it, I was like, oh, this is the closest a game's combat has felt to like Okami to me, and it feels like really good. That game was Nier Automata. I picked up the demo, and I was in love, and I absolutely loved the main game as well. Like one of my top 10 of all time. Oh, this is gonna be a domination battle. No, they would have warned me. I mean, you can disappear into like the background because you're just a guy with a shirt and a hat. Whoa. A Triceramon. Oh, that's right. They were added for this game. Ooh. He's so fucking cool. He called me Aibo! Or unless he was talking to his partner, I don't know. Alright, well, we knew this would happen. Alright, let's pick back up where we left off. I forget now, though. Yeah, I was talking about PAX. Well, I'll do it after the battle. Ooh. Look at this motley crew. Wait, who's that on the far right? Okay, so not as cool. I was gonna say, it's cool because we have all these like mechanical Digimon. We have Metal Tyrannomon, we have War Growlmon, Metal Maimon, and then just fucking Panjamon. Just chilling. Just here. Here for the vibes. Okay. I mean, I'll give the game credit. Thank you for not giving me another like giant fucking boss battle. Could always be worse. Let's see. Let's just use Omni Sword. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, that's actually kind of rad. I didn't realize he had like a whole crazy animation to his attack. Die to the power of a Yaoi hand. No. This is so stupid. Come on, man. Like, surely you didn't just think that, like, nobody would ever work for the other side. That seems insane. Matayoshi and his adopted son. He's right though. Just beating the shit out of him in cyberspace. We're getting in trouble again. Oh, I forgot that she turned you 2D. That's right. Oh, that's right. And Chitose was checking up on Ryuji. Or I think he was stalling. I forget. Okay. Right, yes. I think there's a lack of punctuation there, by the way. Very small typo, but I think it was there. What do you mean, meat eater? What is this slang for meat eater? What does he mean? Ryuji. Okay, he said weird, but he definitely like verbally said hent. Like I know what you are. I know what you are. It's a lot of words for you're gonna hack the police server. Get to it. Yip yip. Okay. Okay. I trust Chitose. I do really. This was like one of the cooler missions when I played it earlier. When I played it like 8 years ago, 9 years ago. Or when did this game come out? I don't know, like 7 years ago. This is a cool part, especially the final boss, who will not be the same final boss. All right, let me look through Digivolutions again real quick. You Speed 250. I mean, we'll get there. But you need 250. Max SP is 60 or 160. Yeah, we'll get there too, I think. They just need more levels. Burst mode would be pretty cool. I don't really think any of these other ones make sense. I kind of wanted to see if I could get Omegamon's Wart, but it's going to be really hard in the randomizer. I know I could, like, change the requirements. Is this another... I was going to say, is this another Chaosmon? Because it kind of looks like it, but it's not. I think this is Arcadiamon. I mean, yeah, I think we're fine. But yeah, what I was trying to say is I think, nope, hold on. My brain's loading. Loading? Yeah, I know I can download mods to, like, change the evolution requirements, but I think having to, like, play within the constraints make the game more fun for a randomizer. Like, I think having to, like, work around, like, who you can digivolve to, who you can de-digivolve into is, like, more fun than it sounds. Ooh, Magna Garurumon. Okay, I'm down. Nice. Okay. Let's see. Growlmon? Sure. I would like to unlock more Digivolutions, but it's fine. Thank you for only learning bad moves. Very easy to get rid of them. Oh, we got more here. Let's see. Oh my god. Is that Gizmon? No way. Or Gizumon. Oh, you bastard. You killed so many innocents. I can't. I can't. It's really cool they added that in. I think that's, wow, okay, that's a pull. So that's Sephirothmon, who is the beast spirit of Mercurymon from Frontier. This would have to be Gizmon XT, I think, or whatever the next version is, and then I think this is Rook Chessmon. We got some cool ones here. Let's see, nothing there. So you have a new Digimon here. We could go to Thundermon, but because we've seen Thundermon, I'm not as, like, I don't feel like I have to. Oh, it's Halsamon. I got spoiled a little bit. Is this fine to talk about? I don't know. So for reference, I know Time Stranger is coming up, and I know that the Digimon social media accounts are hyping it up. I am trying to avoid seeing the new Digimon in the game because I want to see them for the first time when I'm recording the playthrough, because that's a better reaction. So I'm trying to avoid trailers and stuff like that. So, like, I quarantined it in the Discord, so, like, all the new info is, like, in one thread. I unfollowed the Digimon subreddit. I unfollowed all the Digimon social media accounts. And still, I'm getting... I can't believe they've done this to me. If you go on Instagram... So I have a lot of my friends in real life. We'll, like, go on Instagram. We'll share, like, reels and stuff, which is basically just TikTok light. So, like, I'm not really that much better than people who use TikTok. But I don't use TikTok. So... I use those, but, like, because Instagram also has Threads, which is the Meta owned, like, Twitter, I guess facsimile. It'll advertise Threads to me, and I'm like, I don't want to download Threads. I'm not. That sounds ridiculous. Blue Sky is fine. But, like, it'll try and, like, bait me. So it'll be like, look at this post, and it'll do, like, classic clickbait where it'll give me, like, half the words in a post and an image. But it keeps spoiling new Digimon. Like, it'll be like, hey, look what the Digimon account showed. I'm like, I don't know how you know that I like this, but it's fucked of you to show this to me. Stop it. So I saw that Halsamon was going to be in Time Stranger. And I'm like, you need to stop it. I can't believe I'm trying to, like, go media blackout on this, and, like, the algorithm is like, no. I know what you want. I just don't like it. It's not fair. Let's see. Oh, you've got some evolutions. Who's this? Is this Golemon? It is. Another one added for Hacker's Memory. Data Crusher. Is Data Crusher. Whose move is Data Crusher again? Is it Infermon's? Trying to look for moves here. Get rid of that. Okay, let's keep looking. I'm really trying to unlock new Digivolutions here. So we have Leomon. I think that's your canon one. I don't know who this is. I can tell that's Doberman. I don't know who that is either. A couple of these are pretty cool. We'll do the first one. We'll keep it easy. It is Lynxmon, who I believe is an armor Digimon. I think it's Gatomon with the Crest of Courage, or someone with the Crest of Courage. That's pretty cool. I don't know who that is. Let's see. No new Digimon here, but I will Digivolve you for the sake of it. It's getting to the point where I've played this game long enough where I don't remember who I've gotten already. Okay, so that's Maduramon, or whatever it's called. I don't know who this is. That might be Musyamon. Let me see if I nailed it. Hold on. Oh, it's a Suramon. I haven't seen you in a while. This is actually a really good Suramon model. This actually looks like it could straight up just be in the game. That's crazy. What a pull. I don't think I've seen this Digimon in a long time. This is the third member of the Three Musketeers, so I always forget. I remember Bielstarmon, I remember Gundramon, and I never remember the third one. I'm not sure who this is. I think that is Tactmon, I think, which was the one of the first main villains of Digimon Gross Wars, if I remember correctly. I think they evolved from Grademon. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go for it. This seems canon. This is fun. Cinderamon. Nice. I love that all the Devas are here. The Devas. I think you're the one who says Deva like that, I think. Like, look, you have to fight the Devas. I talk like a southern preacher for some reason. Let's see. Another new Digimon, okay. I think this might be the Beast Spirit for Fairymon. Also, camera, please. I don't want to see Sabremon's fucking grippers. Yes. I couldn't remember your name at the moment. Zephyrmon, that's right. Okay, that's pretty cool. Alright, no one new here. Who could this be? Well, let's get it out of the way. Yep. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, bunch of new Digimon here. I think this is Goatmon or Rammon. I forget which one is which. Oh no, it's not Goatmon because that's right there. So it's probably Sheepmon. I don't know who this is, and I don't know who this is. They're all vaccines, which I find interesting. I think I'm gonna check this one first. Oh yeah, didn't I say I would do? Nah, we're past the point of me just like randomly picking because I want to try and unlock new Digimon now. Ones that I can't guess. Oh, it's a Possumon. Like, why are they so high up? That's pretty good. Possumon, another, I think it's an armored Digimon, right? It's like one of the more obscure ones. I think it's, I know they use it in, Gross Wars. It also appears in Digimon Adventure 2020 in the Monzemon episode, which makes sense that it evolves into Monzemon. I didn't know you were a champion. I guess I did know that. It kind of makes sense. Let's see. I think that's Striketramon, but we'll go for it anyway. Yep. Are you guys impressed with how much I know about Digimon? I feel like it is a lot, and I feel like not enough people compliment me on it. Like, I have a Digimon channel for a reason. Like, I have all this lore in my brain. I don't really know who to pick here. This one I'll do randomly. Actually, I was just thinking as I was doing that, I don't want it to be Stingmon. Because we've gotten Stingmon a couple times, I think. Some good moves here. There we go. Let's see. That's Angelomon at the top, and then Black King Numon at the bottom. I don't know who this is. I think that might be Metal Greymon. Like the Gross Wars version. Oh, this is an interesting one. Cutemon. I don't know who this would be. This might be Angemon. Let's see who the. Let's just get Sheepmon out of the way. I think. Oh, it's Rabbitmon. Okay, that's fine. It did appear at the same time as Sheepmon in Ghost Game, I just haven't gone back to watch more of Ghost Game yet. I think I'm only like 7 episodes in. I'm trying. I'm really trying. I just like, I don't like Monster of the Week stuff. I like an overarching plot. It's just, I know what I like. Nothing too crazy here. We could try and get Zubamon, or whatever the fuck the champion is called, but I think I'm fine. You're also not really that remarkable. I still don't know who that is. I can't figure out who this Digimon is. They only need level 30 though, so we can wait. That's Arcadiamon for sure. I don't know who's at the bottom. That's... Wait, is that Gold? I don't remember what this Digimon's called. Right, Gold Numon. There's a couple different Numons, and it does confuse me a little bit. I feel like Numon kind of follows the same structure as like the slimes in Dragon Quest, where like they just keep adding more elaborate ones, and they just keep getting more and more. Okay, we'll go Goldramon here. Let's see. Yeah, well, I mean, I just want to get a Digivolution here, so we'll go for Gargamon. Even though Lucemon rookie is very strong. Okay. Let's see. We'll go for Arcadiamon here just to get it unlocked. Oh, it's not Arcadiamon, it's Musiamon. Look at you. Is Musiamon a champion? I can never tell if it's a champion or an ultimate. This motherfucker. You all know him. He's the one who's kicked your ass in the jungle grave in Digimon World 3 because he spawns way earlier than he's supposed to. I will die on this hill. He's tied to Zanmamon, but he fucking shouldn't be. This might be Daramon. I'm not sure. Oh, it's Warumonzemon. That's pretty cool. God, he looks psychotic. Nice. That must still be Velgamon. I don't know who that is, though. Oh, I think that's Daipenmon. That's our big penguin friend. So let's let you learn some skills, but you're going to have to go backwards because you don't have the ABI to evolve forwards. Okay. I do like that they seem to be getting more XP, kind of passively. That's pretty nice. Yeah, we'll get Black King Numon here just to, like... part of the reason I want to unlock more Digimon is that it allows us to go backwards for Digimon, so there's less Digimon, like, marooned. Let's see. This should be easy enough. There we go. Okay. Is that I forget this Digimon's name, like Piranhamon or something? That's a funny one. We could go backwards to Flamedramon. I actually don't hate that. Let's do that, because I don't think I'm going to get Flamedramon the normal way. Because you need to have the Digi-Egg, and I don't remember where to get it. Okay, you can only turn Raptramon. That's fine. Sure. Raptramon, who first appeared, for me at least, in Digimon World DS. Very cool that they just like didn't forget about it. Up. And I think that's Weregarurumon Black. That's fine, though. Oh, it's just normal Weregarurumon. I don't know. It's weird that you're an Earth type. That doesn't make sense. Summon. Increased fixed damage of 100 to foe. Nah, we don't need that. We're not fighting eaters in this game. Not really. Here. Okay. We got a couple different megas you can turn into. Cheek of Miracles. Oh, so that must be Magnamon. Okay. And I think that's everyone. Thank you for permitting me to take this break while I messed around with our Digimon again. Anyone I can convert? Let's convert Digimon just to, like, have them. Because I like having more. I don't think there's... I think there is a max I can have in my bank, right? I don't think I've ever hit it, so I don't really know. I think our team is still fine. I don't really feel the need to change it, but I probably should at some point. What am I waiting for in my team again? Taz is fine. They're going to stay there forever. Until we unlock that, you can't go backwards. Could level you up to get to Ravemon Burst Mode if I wanted to. Let's see. You all require more ABI or DNA Evolution, so you're kind of trapped. You're fine, but I would like to do something else with you at some point. You're good. You're good. Although Nozarashi, I can go back to Dark Nightmon and then try to get to Velgamon from there if I want to, but we'll let them keep leveling. You're not going to get there, so you have to go backwards at some point. And you've already learned all your techniques. We'll hold on to you for now, though. Kind of similar to you. You should be able to Digivolve eventually. We're just kind of waiting. Alright. I think I've mixed up the team enough for the moment. Do I have time to get through the whole dungeon? I think so. Let's get going. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Go to Callan level 4 now. Hooray! Yippee! Oh, I think we permanently unlocked this place. That's pretty cool. Oh, I'm in the wrong randomizer still. I do like he is specifically saying boss too. It's not like he didn't say Aniki, he said Oyuji. Aw, he's so cute. No, there he says Aniki there. Why did they say Capo? What the fuck is Capo? Just say Aniki. Oh, that's why OEG didn't set off any flags to me. It is a Yakuza term. Oh, I fell for it. Oh no. It felt so normalized to me because I'm so fucking Yakuza brained. Oh no. My brain is ruined. Oh no, I can't go to Japan. I'm gonna accidentally say something stupid. No. The work that this game has done for Wormmon in my rankings is incredible. I just like I went from just being like, to me, Wormmon was just, oh, Ken, oh, I'm so pathetic, Ken, oh, no, oh, to just being a cute little bundle of joy. Some kind of hacker's memory? Oh, hello fellas. Can we back up a little bit? I'm gonna switch the randomizer back over. So I will be right back. Let's get back to it. I'm just setting off, I guess. There's not much else for me to do. Why is the camera so weird here? I always forget this game doesn't actually let you control the camera. Because it seems so natural. I have to kind of use the mini-map to ascertain where I'm going. Okay. I also feel like at some point today, the game will remember that there's wild Digimon to fight, but I just maybe not yet. I don't know where they all are. They made a big stink of being like, oh, there's Digimon here. And I'm like, I haven't seen them. I can't do function call without a neutral type. I just want to know who's here. It's part of the fun of the randomizer. I guess this is my life now. Well, I've removed all random encounters somehow. Surely it can't be like this. I must have made a mistake. Let me increase my movement speed at least. Anyway, another thing about PAX, I stood in line for like 90 fucking minutes for merch, and that wasn't super fun. But that's really my only memory this year. Is just I stood in line for a really long time, and I didn't really see anything I liked. So it was just kind of finally felt like a little bit of a waste. That's fine. You know, it doesn't. They don't have to. It doesn't have to be a heater every year I go. So I don't really hate it, but I don't know. I'm just hoping for something a little better, a little more entertaining. But it is one of those things where I kind of just have to go anyway because You know, it's partially for like work because I work at a game studio, so you gotta go to events like this to stay up on the news, stay up on all the going-ons and the happenings and whatnots. Which is fine, but I don't know. I didn't love it. I'm not like the most social person to begin with. Like I don't love going like out to like cons and stuff like that. PAX is kind of an exception where I'm like, it's fine, it's close enough to home. And I've grown up with it, so it has like a different place, or I look at it a little differently, I should say. But still, I don't know. I was hoping it would be better, that's all. They also did have an Elden Ring Night Rain little section there. There was like a little dome in the middle of the convention center. But my friend Becca, who's one of the people who played Drunk Mario Party with me, if you've ever watched those videos, she did wait in line to go for it, or I think she tried to, or something like that. I forget what it was. But apparently it was just it was basically just like footage of streamers playing the game, and not like a new build you could play yourself or anything like that. And it was like sold out immediately, and you had to like wait in line for a super long time. So I'm kind of glad I didn't do it. I was like not sold out, sorry. It like filled up immediately is what I wanted to say. But yeah, I'm kind of glad I didn't go for it, because I mean, I'm not really that interested. like I mean, it looks cool and I'll probably pick it up, but like I haven't even finished Elden Ring, so I keep getting really far and I keep getting into it for like a little bit, and then I just get kind of overwhelmed and I put it down. The game is so dense and there's just so much going on. I know and this is the same with all kind of From Software games. Once you've experienced the stuff for the first time, it gets easier and easier. It's kind of like sex. It's just, I'm just kidding. Yeah, From Software games, kind of like sex. It's, you know, it gets easier and more fun the more you play. But I don't know. I just haven't really dived into Elden Ring quite that deeply yet. So I don't know. I feel I've talked about this, I feel like, a lot. But when I didn't really like Dark Souls when I picked it up, but then I played it on stream, and I kept hitting the algorithm with it, where like people kept watching who weren't part of my channel. They basically helped me get through the entire game, and it was a lot of fun. It was like, I think that was like some of the most like audience participation it had through most of my YouTube career. I think even still, like the only time it like beats it is like the anniversary streams, or like Digimon Next Order, I think, beat it. Like the first time I played it in like 2016. But besides that, I don't really think there's I've really had my streams pop off quite as much. I'm trying to figure out how to get over there now. Again, I'm just looking at the minimap because I can't really look at anything else. But yeah, it was a so because I beat Dark Souls and I did like so much of it, I did eventually like learn where everything is, and I have a pretty good memory for that stuff. So like whenever I play Dark Souls now, I can instantly just be like, oh, I know where this is, I know where to go next, and stuff like that. And I feel like Elden Ring is kind of the same, because I think I've started a new game in Elden Ring like twice. And like every time I like know a little bit more about the game, so it's like easier to progress and stuff like that. But I need to just like sit still and like finish my run, and it's hard because I don't have the patience for it. Oh no, don't crush the game. Okay, so this confirms it, because we've seen this guy appear in the middle. I think, who's it called again? Teoludomon. So clearly the one who's crashing the game is Gizamon. Because it's whenever we appear with Gizamon in the party. Also, Dark Florizamon. That's a pull. I did get a little scared. That did make me realize I gotta save. Because I've been running around too much. Okay. I'm trying to analyze the map. The one north requires a copy and paste, so I think I have to go here. And then I don't know how to get to that other level over there. You know, for a police server, this is actually pretty secure. So this is also a dead end, because it just leads back to the beginning. I have not found the copy and paste from where I need to copy and paste. Anyway, I do want to go back to Elden Ring at some point. I'm pretty far. I just like haven't finished it. Like, who did I last beat? I don't remember. I was in like a snowy area, I think. I don't know how far in the game that is. I also know there's like 3 or 4 different endings to Elden Ring. And like there's the Madness ending, there's the Ronnie ending, there's the Melania ending, I think, or whoever the fuck. They all have like similar names. Thanks, George R. R. Martin. Really appreciate that. But just like, I'm not really sure. I gotta go back to it though. Anyway, apparently the Night Rain booth was kind of underwhelming. I literally don't know where to go. I feel like every single path I could take is a dead end. Hold on. Check our Digiline. Thank you for being around. It's not much, but sent you something good. Thanks. Okay. So this is also a dead end. Unless it's not, because this is the only place I have left to go. There are branching paths here. Oh, I see. Hold on. I see a wall here. Kalumon! Oh! Look at his ears! What a cutie! And then the Digimon who must not be named. And Sayakamon. Or more like Stereomon, am I right? Whatever that joke was from Survive that I really laughed at. I've already forgotten it, though. Okay. I kind of don't think Mirage Gaukumon's pose is that good. I feel like it looks kind of silly. Okay, now I see where I go. So the problem with relying only on the mini map is that you can't see when there's just like an obstacle in the way. We're getting some money. That's nice. Warning, an account authorization by the system administrator required to proceed. You want to get out of here? Oh, I see. They're doing the thing again. Just in case. Just in case. No. Wouldn't this, like, set off, like, alarms in the police server? Like, I feel like I shouldn't be able to do this. Didn't do anything. Might need to bring Tizoga out here to really make sure we get this. We can try and support. I haven't really had to rely on this stuff. Oh, not panic, no. We'll do acceleration boost into Astral Snatcher. Great. Glad you're here, Cybermon. Thanks. Fucking destruction cannon. Fuck off. I guess this is the best move I have. I mean, it's doing fine. It's just gonna take a while. How much damage is this gonna do? Let's see. I think it's decent damage. It's crazy that it's 100% heal. That seems busted. I hate that panic isn't like traditional confusion. So they don't like get cured of confusion when you hit them. Which feels rude. Like, yeah, I could just use an item to heal him, but I don't want to. So what are we going to do? Have you considered that? I don't want to. I feel like you should. Oh, I'm out of MP. That's fine. Yay! Nice. Nice. Fucking nice. Probably should heal. I was really relying on those free XP heals for a while, so I'm a little annoyed that I don't have that anymore. Okay, and then this was... Yeah, this is where you copy-paste it to. I really should have noticed this, to be honest. I guess I can... I've got some healing. Actually, I have a decent amount of capsules. We can heal pretty easily here. Okay. What is my... We'll try this. Like, what's my AoE attack on you? Oh, I brought something up last part. Or maybe it was 2 parts ago. It's... Time is, ephemeral. I brought up the gambling thing, where I said, if you... Let me give a recap here. You go to a casino with a friend, you bust out, which means you you bust out, which means that you run out of money. And it's like still early in the day or early in the night, so your friend is like, and you go to your friend, tell him you bust out. They're like, oh, well, here's $200. You know, you don't have to pay me back. Just like try and make it last. We're here to have fun, so just like kind of make it last. Then you end up winning a $250,000 jackpot. How much do you give to your friend who gave you the money? Is the answer, if any. Now, I think if you're the kind of person who answered it's, well, they gave the money to me, so I get to keep all of it. Maybe I'll like buy them dinner or something, or maybe I'll give them like, you know, the $200 back. I think you're a psychopath. Just think, I'm not. It's not a direct attack on anyone, but I just like, if I gave $200 to a friend and then they won $250,000 and they bought me like at most like a $200 dinner, or they like gave me the $200 back, I'm cutting that friend out of my life. Okay. That's fucked up. That's fucked up that you would basically just be like, I got mine, so fuck you, I guess. I think the lowest you can give the friend where I won't judge you is like, if you're just like, of the 250,000, you give them like 50,000, fine. Okay. You gave them enough. I think it's still like a little, I don't think the vibes are really great. I think you have to give half, right? Your friend, like they're your friend, like, it's money is involved. You have to like balance that out. But also, like, if I got money, the first thing I'm doing is giving money to my friends anyway. So I'm like just cutting it out of like the order there. I would absolutely give half. Like that's like easy. It's not even a discussion. Because I just want to bring up my friend. They're my friend. I want them to be happy too. Like, it's so crazy to me. I just like the idea that you would give them like nothing is crazy. Like, I was just like, I don't know what to tell you. It's just like, I guess I value my friends. Like, because I like, straight up, like I said, if this happened to me, if I was in the reverse, if I gave $200 to someone and then they won the jackpot and they didn't give me anything, I'm cutting that person out of my life and I'm calling them a piece of shit for the rest of their life. I'm going to tell you that right now. Like, it's very personal at that point. Like, all right, anyway. Good of her. Oh, she has a pink phone. It's cute. A violent crime specifically? Then why were you taking on hackers? Also, violent crime of the cyber crimes unit. Wait, what? How? How does that work? Okay. Nice. All right, let's continue. What else? I finished. This is a very, very, very hard left turn here. Finished reading Kaguya. Love and War. I watched the anime a little while ago, and I was like, it's good. You know, it's fine. I finished reading the manga. I think it's fine. I don't think I was like, wow, this is one of the greatest manga I've ever read all time. But I'm like, they stuck the landing. It's fine. I've talked about this before. I do like reading romance stuff, and I proudly admit that. But I am getting a little fucking tired of the fact that, like, for manga at least, like, it's all in high school. I don't want to read about high schoolers. I'm 30 or 40 years old. I don't relate to these people anymore. Their problems are minuscule to me. In fact, I think the older I get, like, I think when I first watched Kaguya, it was like a couple years ago. But like the older I get, the more I'm just like, the entire premise of this entire series is that you people won't fucking talk to each other and say your feelings, and it's so fucking aggravating. But yeah, that's the latest in my line of romance after I finished Komi Can't Communicate, which I do think is better than Kaguya Love and War. And I'm trying to think of other ones. I don't think I've really read that much lately. It's basically because I've kind of gotten a little disillusioned with shonen for a little bit, where it's like, they feel really, really tropey, but then by the same token, so do romance manga now. The problem is you can't just stick to one genre over and over. It's just because they all just like feel tropey. But that's where like the character work really comes in. So I'm trying to figure out what my next shonen's going to be. Maybe it'll be like Black Butler or something. I'm trying to think of ones I haven't gotten to yet, like really popular ones. I guess I started The Promised Neverland and never finished that. I never finished Dr. Stone. I just, both of those I was like, they're fine. I just kind of fell off. I was just like, I'm not really as interested. Trying to think of other ones that I started and stopped. I got like 130 chapters into Hunter x Hunter. So I should probably finish that up at some point. But I don't know. I'm finding myself like not really latching on to too much recently. But oh, and I guess I haven't talked about this yet. Holy shit. So if by the time this video comes out, this video should be public already. I did a video in Clair Obscur Expedition 33 where I replaced the main characters with Digimon mods, or with Digimon models. And I have to say this, and I want to make sure I get it on record in a different series. That game is fucking incredible. I like the last like couple weeks of my life I've been dedicated to like platinuming that game and like getting through it. It is so fucking good. If you like turn-based RPGs and you're watching this, so I assume you have like it a little bit, it's incredible. It's like really, really, really good. Here's a couple stories about that real quick before we progress. I was worried I was overhyping it to people. Like I was worried that I was saying it was too good, and then like, you know, people would start playing it and be like, it's okay. And it's like, and you know, maybe they put it down. Like 75% of people who I've told to play this game have picked it up and be like, this game is incredible. I also can't stop playing it. Like, and it's really, really good for that. Like the music is good, the story is good, the characters are good, the environments are so beautiful and so like inspired. So much about that game is so good. I love it. It's so good that like even after platinuming the game, I've started this. I like want and am going to play it on YouTube because I want to play the game again. Like, because there's so much like foreshadowing and hinting like done throughout the story. I want to see how the game looks like once you have all the facts, like once you know how the game goes. And I'm doing YouTube to do that. I'm not like, there's not spoilers in it. Like the only, like the most I'm doing is I'm kind of walking the line of like, hey, if you've played this game before, hey, look at that. Bet you didn't see that the first time. And then if you haven't played it before, I'm just not saying anything. I'm just saying like, so it's really good. You should watch the series. You should play the game. I like, it's in my top 5 of all time. And if you've followed me for a while, that's a lot. Like, it's so hard to crack my top favorite games because I like, to me, a perfect game has to have meet so many specific requirements, and this has done it. This is a perfect game. It's a masterpiece. I really, really think everyone should play it. It's $50. It's on Steam. It's on Xbox. It's on PlayStation. Please pick up this game. It is so fucking good. It's like Paper Mario meets Nier Automata with like a fucking beret on top of it. Like, because it's so goddamn French. it's so good. All right, let's see. Code scan. I did actually think I was about to hit a boss because of the way that this was done. That's why I stopped moving there, so I apologize for that. Code scan. Unlock code. Right pattern red, left pattern blue. Okay. So I think there's more copy and pasting to be done here. Okay, so the right is pattern red, left is pattern blue. So I need to find the blue and red ones. Where are they? Okay. Right pattern red, left pattern blue. Okay. Ooh. What the fuck? I forget what this dude's name is. Gladymon. Bam. And then Dokugamon, a classic. And then Witchmon. Witchmon looks so much like Mystical Sand from Yu-Gi-Oh! That it's like astonishing. Look at this. These are all new Digimon. This is pretty cool. I think Gladymon is supposed to be like the champion for Nightmon. But I'm not sure. Cool. I feel like I might have to equip, I might do it actually. I feel like I have to equip we have the billionaire USB. I'm going to try and equip the large capacity USB. I feel like my item drops aren't as high as they could be. And I want to change that. Okay. Alright, so we copy that. I'm trying to think of what else I've been up to. I don't really know. I guess I can give like vague channel update or vague channel updates. I don't know. I can't speak today. If you missed it, I started playing Spider-Man PS1. The first, in my opinion, the first Spider-Man game. I beat it. It's only 3 parts long. It's like super, super short. I think that part should also, or the finale for that should also be out before this game. I think it's out the day before this comes out. That game was a lot of fun to go back to. It both aged badly and pretty well at the same time. Like, some of the game mechanics are stupid, but like some of the like the dialogue and like the campiness of it are really good, which I think is very funny. It was a good time, but I think I'm gonna try to like slowly work my way through like all the Spider-Man games, just because I think there's a lot there. It's crazy that Activision had this license from like 2000 to like 2014 and pumped out almost a game a year. I think there's like 1 or 2 years where like they didn't release a console game, because even during, I'm not playing the Game Boy Advance or Game Boy Color ones. I'm only playing the console ones, and it's crazy how many of these games they pumped out. Because so like if I go through the list, the ones I want to play are Spider-Man for the PS1, Spider-Man for the PS2. I'm sorry, Spider-Man for the PS1, Spider-Man 2 for the PS1, and then Spider-Man the movie game for PS2, then Spider-Man 2 the movie game, then it's Ultimate Spider-Man for the GameCube, and then it's after that it is Spider-Man 3 for, I think, multiple consoles. I think it's on PS2, PS3, and stuff like that. So then there's Spider-Man Web of Shadows, there's Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions, there's Spider-Man Edge of Time, then there's the Amazing Spider-Man 1, and there's the Amazing Spider-Man 2, and I think that's the last of the Activision games. So then it would be Marvel Spider-Man for PS4, Spider-Man Miles Morales, then Marvel Spider-Man 2. And it is really cool just how many games there are of Spider-Man. We were really like living in kind of like a golden zone for a while. It's also crazy to me that there's only 2 years between Amazing Spider-Man 2 and Marvel Spider-Man, because in my head there was like a super long gap without like a good Spider-Man game. Uh-oh. He can feel it. I don't like that. That's not true. That is they're just saying it for this. This is not to apply to everything. Do not believe that is true. Consent is consent. Silent is not consent. Having a heart-to-heart with my new older brother. He's basically saying he thinks something's going to happen to him, so he wants me to like step up when he's gone. He must have eaten something weird. Receiving data. Receive 01111010101010101010101. I'm not gonna put this into binary. I've already done this a couple times. Binary, I think it's like 5. It's like 5 zeros and ones per letter. I don't know what they're trying to say. It's probably just saying like error, or it might just be gibberish. This was so fucking cool when it was revealed to me. Like, the first time I saw this, the shit was rad, and I knew you would do this to me. Alright, we'll be right back. Let's see who they turn into. Alrighty, let's get back to it. Hey, we're already pretty long. You wouldn't dare give me a boss fight with 6 ultras, would you? Oh, fuck, wait, what? Huh? What? Wait, what? No, wait. It's on. I can confirm it's on. Like, wait. I mean, it's supposed to be a Goonimon and Lobomon, but it's somehow randomized to just a Goonimon. That's so funny. I love when the randomizer, like, because it happens so rarely. But I love when a randomizer will just randomize into the exact Digimon it's supposed to be. This happened to me in Digimon World 3, which, by the way, I haven't mentioned at all. We'll talk about that in a second. Alright, we got his ass. Got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Okay. That seems like a lot of nonsense for here's a boss fight, but whatever. Oh fuck! I don't think I got the beast spirit, or I don't think I got the human spirits from fighting them. That's annoying. Oh, that's right. There's more of this level to go later. I think. Because he's gonna hide a program. Because he's up to no good. Oh, he's downloading. Oh, that's right. He's working for Kamishiro here. And Chitose caught him. Intrigue, mystery, suspense. I haven't checked the board lately. I'll use the PC and see if any cases have come in. I completely forgot to talk about this, and it wasn't on purpose. Hold on, let me do this first. Thank you for being around. It's not much. Oh, man. All the Garoom online love me. Let's see. Hey, leaving me in Eden after I helped? That's mean. You forgot me? Couldn't explain after becoming Poyomon. Poyomon was so cute. The girls would have loved Poyomon like that. Really? Then Poyomon once more. Papa made pancakes for lunch on his days off. So good, with lots of fruit. I hate to do this again. Wouldn't this be crepes? I know crepes and pancakes are pretty much the same. But this is a translation thing where they tried to Americanize it when they didn't need to. Like, I feel like it's like fairly well known that crepes are like somewhat big in Japan. You could have just said crepes. I'm losing my mind with some of these translation choices. Also, it sucks that I'm now fucking... It sucks that I'm enough of a nerd where I can see the translation stuff. I hate it. I want to go back when I couldn't see this. I wanted some too if it was so good. I can make pancakes, you know. He always thinks of his family. I wanted some too. Because then she's going to be like, oh, come on over. Okay. I haven't talked about this. You may have noticed in previous videos, I'm not doing it in this one, that you may have noticed footage from a game that wasn't this game. You may have seen that occasionally it would look like Digimon World 3 was in the background or in the transitional phase and stuff like that. And you may have like told yourself that it's like, oh, probably from an earlier series that Nick did in Digimon World 3 because he's played it a couple times, or oh, maybe it was just like a random thing. What you couldn't have known was that it was an exhaustive gaslighting effort to really just make people go, what the fuck was that? And it worked on some people. So this video will have come out. I think this Digimon World 3 should be out on Wednesday. This should be out on Sunday. Basically, for a couple months, I was splicing clips of this Digimon World 3 randomized run that I had hidden for members. And I even hid it from the members because I just uploaded it with the black screen or the black thumbnail, and it just had the number 1 and then 2. I didn't explain it at all because I didn't want people to see it and just be like, and like know what it was. I wanted to like be like, hey, if you're cool enough to be like, oh, this is weird, what the fuck is this, let me check it out, you would get like a nice surprise. So yeah, and now that I finished Digimon World Dawn, I have moved on to Digimon World 3 Randomized. I just really felt the craving to play the game again. I think there's 6 parts as of recording. I might do some more later today too. I haven't decided yet. But it's been a lot of fun. I originally, when I played the randomizer as a one-off, I was like, it's fine, but I was kind of hoping for more. But now that I'm really getting into it and playing it, I'm like, it actually does pretty significantly change the game up. And it's fun to rip Digimon World 3 to shreds with its game design, because its game design is bad. Like, music, fantastic. Battle system, great. Digivolution system, great. Environments, fucking phenomenal. Story, it's serviceable. The amount of times it makes you go backwards all the way back it's so much worse than I remember. like the idea of this is gonna come out, and I think part 4 or 5, I think, is when we get to this part. You get to a new area. You go from the east sector to the south sector, and so you go to a new area, and the first fucking thing it does is makes you backtrack all the way to the beginning area, so you don't even get a chance to explore the new area yet. And they don't update the Digimon, so you go backwards and you just fight these Digimon that are way below your level, and you're not getting any fucking XP for it. It's just a waste of time. It's driving me fucking insane. One of my things I've really been liking doing is playing older games and being like, why would they do this? Why would they make the game like this other than just to pad the runtime? It's so transparent. But I've been having a lot of fun with it. It's fun to go back to. I think if you enjoy this game, you'll probably enjoy that one, since it's kind of like the great grandfather to Cyber Sleuth is Digimon World 3. That's the first like story game. But it's been a lot of fun. You should check it out. I'm gonna be doing it at the same time I do this game. So that's replacing Digimon World Dawn. Also check out the Clair Obscur game. I think you'd really enjoy it. You should check it out. I'm baiting people with Digimon mods because I think that's the best way to do it. But it's a thing. I pointed this out in the video, but I want to point it out here as well. The Digimon community is so fucking cool because as of like right now, there's like 175 mods for Clair Obscur on Nexus mods. A lot of them are just like, first of all, like 10 of them are nude mods. I think like I want to say like 20 of them are like tweaks for like things like that, or like fixes. Like 30 of them are like various like super small fixes. Of like, it's crazy the game's been out for like a couple weeks, and like the first, like besides the nude mod and like a couple other smaller mods, one of the first mods to like change the characters' game models are Digimon mods. That's awesome. I think it's so cool. So I'm hoping that that video does well. I'm gonna kind of treat it like I've treated Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door Randomized, where I'm like, even if it doesn't get views, I'm going to play it anyway because I just love the game that much. So I hope you still watch it along with it. It would mean a lot to me. I would love to show off the game to as many people as I can. It means that much to me. Like, it was that cool of a game. So, yeah, check that out. Check out Digimon World 3 Randomized. Check out the Spider-Man game. Check out Mega Man Battle Network, which I started playing as well. I think there's some crossover between Cyber Sleuth fans and Battle Network fans. I think that's mostly everything. I mean, everything else I've been playing for a while, like Pokemon Radical Red, or what was I going to say? What's the other game? Pokemon Balatro. But it's been time. I've been trying to. This is going to sound stupid, but I'm kind of having a moment where I want to play more games just because on YouTube because I want to play them. I've been trying to chase views for a little bit, and it's kind of wearing me down. It's really the natural thing to happen after I played Next Order Randomized, because my channel was just doing so well, and I was, it's hard because on my YouTube homepage, I do take this seriously. I don't know if it sounds like I do or not, but on my YouTube creator homepage, it just constantly shows me metrics. But because I did so well with Next Order, it basically for like 4 months straight, it's been like, all of your metrics are down, your subscribers are down, your views are down, your watch time is down, and just watching it shows in like big in like a big like size on the top of the screen, like the number of subscribers you have. Watching it go like up 10 subscribers in a day, and then watching for 4 days as it goes like -1, -1, -1 will drive you to madness. Like it's so like tailored to like fuck with the creators' brains in the same way like social media is. Like, you know how like the Facebook and like Instagram and like Twitter algorithms are all designed to drive you insane so you stay on them forever. It's kind of like that, but from a creator perspective. So I'm trying to reclaim a little bit of that. I want to just try and play more games that just like are fun for me, or I just want to play, but I want to balance that with videos that like people want to watch, obviously. So like I've said before, I'm really enjoying this Hacker's Memory playthrough, but the amount of times I have to switch between the randomizers is rough. It hurts. So it's not as easy to record as some of the other ones, but I'm trying to just be a little bit more free with my channel. So I hope you guys enjoy that. I'm trying to find my creator spirit a little bit. I think, not to go really wide with this, but it's not, I don't really want to call myself an artist, but I feel like artists go through similar things where like sometimes you just aren't really feeling like an art, and I feel like sometimes it's just not really feeling the YouTube stuff as much as I am. But it's a pendulum. It goes to one side where I'm like, I'm not really feeling this, nobody's really watching this, nobody's really liking it, nobody's commenting on it, subscribers are like all over the place, and then it'll swing back and you'll be like, yo, this shit's fun. So like, you just got to go through phases. But I want to appreciate you guys and thank you guys for kind of sticking with me through some of this as I complain a lot. It's really what it comes down to. But I am having fun again. So I wanted to put that out there. I hope it comes across in my videos. I hope it comes across in this one. And yeah, don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe if you somehow made it to part 20, whatever, without subscribing. That seems rude. But thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.